Hi guys, welcome back to Nick Tan Chats, my magic and mostly mentalism review show. My name is Nick Tan, and on today's episode, we'll be taking a look at 4 items from Black Cat Magic. So hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Nick Tan Chats. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. As always, before anything else, thank you so much to all my subscribers out there. Thank you for watching my videos, for subscribing to the channel as well. Your support really means a lot to me and it really motivates me to continue putting out these review videos for you guys right here on YouTube. And of course, if you're not yet a subscriber, but you've been coming to my channel, you've been watching my videos, if you like what you see, you've been getting value out of my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Drop me a like, drop me a sub, hit the bell notification button as well so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video on YouTube. It costs you absolutely nothing to hit the subscribe button, but it goes a long way in helping me to continue to try and grow this channel. So if you have watched the previous video that I did for the Alchemist book test, over there I mentioned that Barry Fazakali of Black Cat Magic actually sent me some more items together with the Alchemist book test to review on this show. So I've done the review for the Alchemist book test and I thought it would be logical for me to kind of group the remaining items together because they all share a similar kind of quality. That being that these 4 effects all use cards of some kind. Okay, not playing cards, alright? They're not using playing cards, but they are performed using cards. Also, when I mention cards, alright, these cards are not made of cardstock, okay? They are actually made of 100% PVC plastic kind of a material. Which means, of course, the cards will last a long time even with repeated use. However, in addition to longevity, alright, in this day and age, that also means that these cards can be cleaned, they can be washed, and also you can use kind of disinfecting wipes to go over them. Do not, however, use any kind of like alcohol-based kind of disinfectants because I believe alcohol will take the paint off these cards, alright? But other than that, I think some gentle disinfecting wipes or even just disinfecting hand soaps will work for these cards. Now there are 4 items to review today, alright, but I will review the first 3 items, randomly in no particular order, and I will save my favorite one for last. Alright, so first up, we're going to talk about an item called Stroop Blindness. It uses just 1 card, okay, 1 card. It is a double-sided card, but for now, I'm only going to be showing you one side of the card. Now, if you're not sure what a Stroop test is, alright, a Stroop test is a real thing. It is actually some kind of like a psychological, cognitive kind of a test where it assesses a subject's ability to kind of separate one stimulus from another stimulus when both stimuli are presented together. I think. Alright, so let me tell you what this card is about. I mentioned it's a double-sided card, but I can only show you one side of the card, okay? And you'll understand why as I go along. So on one side, you will see colors, okay, written over here. That's red, blue, green, white, and yellow. And they are also written in different colors, alright? So they're not written in the colors that they are spelling out, if that makes sense. So that is side number 1, okay? On side number 2, which is the side I'm looking at now, it is similar to this side over here, except that it has got 4 differences. Now these 4 differences, some are quite subtle and some are quite blatantly obvious, alright? And that will be actually used for the finale of the routine. So let me explain what a sample kind of a performance would look like. Okay, so you present this card to the spectator and you explain to them that you'll be, conducting a little fun Stroop test. You then explain to them that they are to read out the words that you point to on this card, okay, as fast as they can. So for example, you would go red, green, yellow, white, blue, red, green, that kind of a thing. And they should have no problems at this point. You now tell them that you're going to do it again, but this time when you point to the word, instead of reading the word, they are to verbalize the color that the word is written in. So that's where the fun part comes in, alright? They realize that it is not as easy as it appears to be at first. So at this point in time, once they've gotten the idea about what the Stroop test is, you then casually, drop your hand off to the side, okay, off to your side, out of frame, so to speak. You address the spectator and tell them that they'll be doing it again, but this time because they have done it once before, they are to try and better their results, okay? Try to go even faster than before. It is during this time, casually at your side, that you turn this card over, all right? Now, I won't be turning it over now because I don't want to show you the other side, but just imagine that this card has been turned over at my side, all right? So while you explain to them that you'll be doing it again, you just count 3, 2, 1, go, and you now show them the card again, but this time you're showing them the other side. But the thing is, they'll be so caught up with trying to continue doing the Stroop test and naming the colors, they won't notice that they are looking at a different side. So at the end of the demonstration, you then explain to them the concept of change blindness. Now, change blindness is another kind of phenomenon where the human mind cannot remember, absorb, or process all information that is around them because there's just too much. So as you talk to the spectator about change blindness, you ask them things like, all right, if this were to be in a different color, would you notice it? And you get their answer. If these two words were, the colors were switched around, would you notice it? If this looked different than this right now, would you notice it? And you are verbalizing the differences between this side versus that side. And some being very blatantly obvious, the spectator is going to go like, I would definitely notice that. And that is when you hit them with the reality that they are in fact looking at a different side than they were before. You can hand them the card, they can now look at the card, look it over on both sides and just be amazed that they did not notice the differences the first time round. So you can buy this card by itself, okay? Again, it's 100% PVC plastic card. You can get it like that, or you can also purchase it as a download, okay? And you can get the images and you can produce and print your own cards. One final idea I will leave you with is, keep one in your peak wallet and you have a motivated reason to go back to your wallet to get what you need to get done. Next up, we'll be taking a look at the Zodiac cards, okay? I think it's pronounced like that, Zodiac cards. This is a set of 12 cards, each bearing a sign of the Zodiac. Now, bear in mind that this only contains the 12 star signs, all right? The 12 kind of standard kind of Zodiac signs. It does not contain the 13th sign, the one that begins with the letter O. I have no idea how to pronounce it.
Ophiuchus.
Alright, so let me show you what these cards are, okay? So just randomly, one of these cards on the front, you will see the name of the star sign, the reference, the date reference, the range of the dates where this star sign would fall under. You get a symbol that represents the star sign, and you'll get some, some words, some characteristics or some attributes that someone, born under this sign might have. The backs of the cards, however, they look like this. Okay, I'll just show it to you up close. They contain all the star signs, all the symbols are there, all the date references, the names of the star signs as well. Also, in addition to that, the backs are, shall we say, designed in such a way that you know which one is which, okay? So what can you do with a stack of cards like that? Okay, now obviously because they are star signs, all right, there is already a natural order for the cards to be in. Okay, so you could set the cards up according to the sequence of the star signs, and you don't have to memorize that because the order is actually staring at you right on the backs of the cards. Okay, this is the exact order that you would place the cards in. And because they are in a stack, you could do any one of these kinds of mixing procedures, okay, that is normally associated with small stacks like that. And then you could, look away and just go through the cards like this and tell the spectator to tell you when to stop when they see their star sign. So when they come to their star sign, they are asked to remove that card. Okay, so they remove their star sign. All you have to do now is obviously, assemble the packet like that, and taking back the cards, you have the information you need to work out what card they took, and therefore you know their star sign. Or if you do not want to use a stack, okay, these cards can be, randomly mixed up. They can be just mixed up just like that. You can hand these cards to a spectator, they can mix the cards up themselves. And during that time, you can casually kind of ask them what their star sign is. You then take the cards back from them and you can now very quickly locate their star sign from this face down spread, okay? And because of the way the cards are designed, you can very quickly locate their star sign, okay? So for example, I'll do this for real for you right now. For example, if they say that if you found out that their star sign is a Gemini, let's say, all you need to do is to spread the cards casually like this, okay? And square up, and you have actually located Gemini, okay? You can just scuttle it to wherever you need. I'll do another one for you really quickly. Okay, so I mean the cards, let's say the cards are cut. Let's say that they say that their star sign is Aquarius, all right? If it's Aquarius, you just have to spread the cards out like this. And then in that action, you have already located Aquarius. And then from there, once you have control of their star sign, remember they don't even know that you know where their star sign is, you can then, using any kind of procedure, have them, actually choose, okay, one card really fairly, and they somehow manage to choose the star sign that belongs to them. So another thing that you can do with this set of cards is a birthday divination. Okay, so you can nail the exact birthday of the spectator if you wanted to. So for this effect, there is some mental math involved. Okay, it's nothing complicated. It's just some basic subtraction, but that is an effect that you can also perform with this. Alright, so I like this a lot. It's a really nice looking, well-designed tool to have, especially if your performances, do include some kind of zodiac sign kind of presentations. And again, these are made of plastic, so they will last a really long time. And just as a final idea to throw in for you guys, if you know the spectator's star sign, okay, it could be the start of some kind of a mental epic routine. Alright? Next, we'll be looking at something called rock stars. Okay, now what is rock stars? Rock stars is basically, it's an ESP matchup effect, but with cute little music rock star characters. With this set, you will get 10 cards, okay, 10 cards and one extra DB, okay, a DB card, which you may or may not want to use. So let me show you what the first set of cards look like. Okay, so the first set of cards look like this. This is it's Elvis. This is Guns N' Roses. This is Queen. This is Elton John, and the last one is Prince. The other set of cards, okay, are also cards that refer to the same group of music personalities. Okay, but they are in the form of cute little characters. Okay, so this is Elvis. This is Axl Rose, okay, from Guns N' Roses. This is Freddie Mercury, Elton John, of course, Elton, and last but not least, we have Prince. So those are the fronts of the cards. Now the backs of the cards look like this, okay. From a casual glance, they all look the same, okay, but there's some work put in so that you are able to distinguish one from the other. So there's nothing much I can say about this. It is basically an ESP matchup effect. Okay, now with this set of cards, there are no routines provided. So if you have already an ESP matchup routine that you perform, you can just kind of use this set of cards instead to have a similar effect, but without ESP cards or playing cards. All right. If this fits you, if this suits you, I think they are really nice. I mean, they're again made of PVC plastic. They will last a long time. The only kind of negative I would say is that it's a cute idea, but I think you really have to choose your audience whom you perform this for, because I think not everyone will know about every one of these personalities. For example, this one, I mean, this one is fine. I think Prince is okay, because the word Prince is over here and the word Prince is there as well. So, you can see that these two cards are matching. Same goes for Elton John, Elton and the signature over there that says Elton John. So these two are obviously matching as well. However, I mean, I don't know, maybe some younger audiences may not know Freddie Mercury and they may not know Queen, but these are the two matching cards. So if they are not able to immediately make that association, then maybe the effect won't be as clear. Same for Axl Rose, if people don't know Axl Rose and Guns N' Roses, they don't see the connection there, then, there's no effect for them there. But Elvis is fine. Elvis is fine, all right? Elvis and Elvis, so that's no problem. Okay, but you do have to pick the right audience that you perform for. So the right demographic. I think this will be a really cute, light-hearted mentalism routine. Last but not least, this is my favorite of the four, alright, and it's definitely something that I can get use out of. These are the Black Cat Magic plastic ESP cards. So if you have watched previous episodes on my channel, you'll know I like ESP cards, and I currently perform an ESP card matchup effect on stage, and also I've been doing an ESP matchup routine in my close-up repertoire for many years as well. So these are the plastic ESP cards, okay? These are in grey, okay, grey. But if you don't like the grey look to these cards, I do believe that on the website they carry a set that is in white as well. Okay, so if the grey doesn't appeal to you, there's also a set in white that is available. So this set of cards comes in a standard set of 10, okay? So you get 2 stars, 2 squares, 2 wavy lines, 2 crosses, and also 2 circles. The backs of the cards are designed like that, okay? So they look like this. I'll just give you a little close-up on that. You know, all the symbols are across there. So now looking at it, you could do a kind of, you know, banner check style kind of opening effect before you go into your ESP matchup routine. Okay, and obviously as well, in addition to the back designs being like this, they are also designed so that you can work out one from the other. Okay, if you are interested in the system that is used, you can head over to the Black Cat Magic site as well for this particular product. And over there, Barry will actually lay out all the information that you need, and you can have a look whether it works for you right there. But again, these ESP cards, they don't come with any routines. If you don't already do a routine in your repertoire with ESP cards, I think Barry also recommends Tattletaled from Michael Murray. I think that is also available on the Black Cat Magic site. But all in, you know, these are quite nice tools to have, I think. I love it that they're made in like this plasticky kind of a material. I do say that they are tools because, you know, for most part, you know, for these 2 items especially, no routines are provided. But if you have them, play with them a little bit, especially for the Zodiac cards, you know, play with them a little bit, and I'm sure you'll come up with some interesting applications that you can use in your own work. So I'd like to thank Barry Fazakli at Black Cat Magic for sending me all this stuff for me to, you know, share them with you and talk to you about them on this show. If you are interested to have a look at these items, okay, they are available at Black Cat Magic's website. I will leave the links in the description box down below. So as always guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you got something out of it. Till the next episode, of course, stay safe, take care of yourselves, enjoy your magic and your mentalism every day, have lots of fun with them, and I'll see you again on another episode of Nique Tan Chats.